Afghanistan for days, now back to issues at home for Joe Biden.
Cases are still rising, especially among the unvaccinated.
But COVID's hardly a welcome distraction. Delta is out of control here.
Quite frankly, it's a tragedy. There are people who are dying and who will die who didn't have to.
And even some who are vaccinated are panicking about
vaccine-induced protection against SARS-CoV-2 infection begins to decrease over time.
But this time, at least, there's a plan.
To offer COVID-19 booster shots to fully vaccinated adults 18 years and older.
The worst-kept secret in medicine, but welcome news in a wealthy, if not healthy nation. Loads of vaccine supply, demand.
This remains a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
Not so much. Forget the booster. Some haven't even had the first shot yet. And then there's the issue of masks. Part of the problem here in the United States is the complete mishmash of rules, and here's why. The CDC says that regardless of vaccination status, if you're inside a public building, you should wear a mask. But that is just advice. It is not the law. Whereas if you're in a federal building, like, for example, a passport office, you have to wear a mask. But then again, you could be inside a federal building in a mask-free state, and regardless of vaccination status, you come out, you can take this thing off with no repercussions. It is confusing at best. Texas is one of those states. Its Governor Greg Abbott still refusing to enforce masks, even though he just tested positive. In fact, southern states being hit hardest.
It just makes you feel like you're just helpless, like you can't, whatever you do, you can't help your patient.
Louisiana more than 3 times the national average of infections. Florida and Mississippi almost as bad.
10 people in their 30s have died from COVID, 0 vaccinated.
And that's before you even look at what's happening internationally. The question, why give boosters here when some countries don't even have enough first shots?
We're planning to hand out extra life jackets to people who already have life jackets, while we're leaving other people to drown without a single life jacket. That's the reality.
And so the US prepares to jab again. 3rd time's a charm for those who want it. The big battle getting some to start with shot 1. And Delta rages on regardless. Lavelle, Al Jazeera, Washington.